You know that moment when you look in the mirror and think, where did this belly even come from? Yeah, no, we've all been there. And the worst part? Every video, every article, every so-called solution just feels like the same recycled advice with zero results. But today, I'm not here to repeat what you've already heard. I'm here to flip the script. This is not a workout tutorial. This is a wake-up call. And I'm handing you 7 game-changing steps that most people never even consider. These aren't shortcuts or magic tricks. They're real strategies that work together to fire up your metabolism, cut through the fluff, and target the fat that's been sticking around way too long. And if you've struggled with staying consistent or not knowing what actually matters, good. Today, I'm going to guide you through the perfect step-by-step guide to eliminate your belly and still leave you looking slim and defined, just like everyone wants. Let's fix it for good. Let's kick things off with our first powerful tip, consistency. Because without it, nothing truly works. Not even the best workout, the cleanest diet, or the most expensive supplements. The truth is, fat loss doesn't happen overnight. It happens through repetition. And if you've ever started something with energy and dropped it after a few days, you already know how easy it is to fall off track. So here's the twist. Consistency doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up, even when it's messy, even when you don't feel like it. Think about it. When was the last time you gave something enough time to truly work? Most people jump from one thing to the next, chasing fast results, but the real secret, sticking to the plan long enough to let your body respond. Imagine watering a plant once and expecting it to grow the next day. That's what most people do with their fat loss efforts. But when you commit, even at 70%, and keep going, your body starts to adapt, your habits begin to lock in, and suddenly, you're not stuck anymore. So don't focus on going all in. Focus on not giving up. Missed a workout? Ate something off plan? That's fine, just don't disappear. Progress comes from what you repeat, not from what you do once. And the more consistent you are, the faster you'll build momentum. And momentum is the real magic behind every transformation. Ready to move to the next game-changing tip? Now let's move on to tip number 2, smart nutrition. And no, this isn't about cutting out all your carbs, eating bland salads, or turning meals into math equations. It's about making choices that actually support your fat-burning goals without turning your life upside down. Ever feel like you're either starving or overeating with nothing in between? That's exactly what we're going to fix. Not by eating less, but by eating better. Let me ask you something. What's fueling your body right now? Is it protein that helps protect your muscle and keeps you full? Is it clean energy from fruits, veggies, and whole grains? Or is it just whatever's quick and easy between one task and the next? Because here's the truth. The more real food you eat, the less space there is for the junk to sneak in. And when your body starts getting what it actually needs, the cravings drop, the energy goes up, and the belly fat starts to move. The best part, you don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Just start with small swaps. More lean proteins, more fiber, less sugar-packed drinks. Think of every good choice as a vote for the body you're building. You don't have to be perfect, just intentional. Every bite is either helping or hurting your results. So why not stack the odds in your favor? All right, on to tip number 3, tracking your progress the smart way. Because let's be honest, how can you know if something's working if you're not keeping track? So many people are working hard, sweating it out, eating better, but feeling stuck just because they can't see what's changing. And that's the trap. Relying only on the mirror or the scale can seriously mess with your motivation. But what if you could see your progress without guessing? Try this. Snap a photo once a week, take a simple waist measurement, or jot down how your clothes are fitting and how your energy feels. Sounds small, right? But over time, these little checkpoints add up and paint a much clearer picture than any number on the scale ever could. You might be losing inches, even if your weight stays the same. And that's a win most people miss completely. Tracking also builds confidence. When you start noticing improvements, even tiny ones, it's like your brain says, hey, this is working. Let's keep going. And that mindset shift is powerful. So don't leave your results to chance. Get intentional, start observing, and make your progress something you can feel and see, not just hope for. Now for tip number 4, and this one's a total game changer, HIIT. Yeah, we're talking high-intensity interval training. But don't let the name scare you. This isn't about punishing your body. It's about doing less, but getting way more out of it. Have you ever finished a workout and felt like nothing really happened? With HIIT, that's never the case. Here's the deal. Instead of spending an hour walking on a treadmill, you push hard for 20 to 30 seconds, rest, and repeat. That's it. Your heart rate spikes, your muscles activate, and your body keeps burning fat long after you've stopped moving. It's like lighting a fire that keeps glowing for hours. And guess where your body loves to grab energy from? That stubborn belly fat you've been trying to lose. The best part? You don't need fancy equipment or even a gym. You can do it at home. Jump squats, high knees, mountain climbers. Just pick a few and go all in for short bursts. Even 15 minutes can make a huge difference. And if you're short on time, this is the best bang for your buck workout you'll find. So the next time you think, I don't have time, remember, HIIT doesn't ask for hours. It asks for effort. Let's move into tip number 5, and this one surprises a lot of people. Full body strength training. That's right, lifting weights isn't just for building big muscles or chasing a gym pump. If your goal is to lose belly fat and finally see a more defined waistline, strength training is actually one of your most powerful tools. Why? Because it turns your body into a fat-burning machine, even while you're resting. Here's how it works. Every time you train large muscle groups, legs, back, chest, your body uses a ton of energy to repair and rebuild those muscles. And guess what that means? A higher calorie burn for hours, even while you're on the couch. It's called the afterburn effect, and it's something steady-state cardio just can't match. The more lean muscle you have, the faster your metabolism runs, and the easier it becomes to burn off stubborn belly fat. And no, you don't need to train like a bodybuilder. 2 or 3 full-body sessions per week are enough to start seeing changes. Focus on compound exercises like squats, rows, presses, and deadlifts. These movements recruit multiple muscle groups at once, creating the biggest metabolic impact in the shortest amount of time. Short on time? Combine them into circuits for maximum efficiency. So, if you've been avoiding the weight section at the gym, it's time to change that mindset. Strength training isn't just about building muscle. It's about sculpting your entire body, boosting your fat loss, and making that six-pack dream actually possible. Lifting weights doesn't slow you down. It speeds everything up. Now let's talk about something most people completely ignore. Tip number 6, better sleep and less stress. Sounds too simple, right? But here's the truth. Your belly fat is not just about what you eat or how much you move. It's also about how well your body recovers and handles pressure. If your sleep is a mess and your stress levels are always high, your results will stay stuck no matter how hard you train. Let's break it down. When you don't sleep enough, your body goes into survival mode. That means more cravings, more hunger, and slower fat burning. And if stress is running the show, your body releases more cortisol, a hormone that tells your body to store fat, especially around the belly. That's right. Stress literally signals your body to hold on to the fat you're trying so hard to burn. So what can you do? Start with a simple routine. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep in a dark, quiet room. Avoid screens before bed and try calming activities like reading, stretching, or even a short walk after dinner. As for stress, don't ignore it. Manage it. Deep breathing, quick breaks, or even talking to someone can help more than you think. Your mind and body are on the same team, and when both are in sync, the fat loss happens faster. This isn't about perfection. It's about recovery. Because fat doesn't just burn in the gym. It burns when your body is rested, balanced, and functioning at its best. Want faster results? Start treating rest like part of your training plan. And now, tip number 7. Regular cardio that actually feels good. Forget the idea that you need to run for hours or suffer through workouts you hate just to burn fat. That's outdated. Cardio doesn't have to be extreme. It just has to be consistent. When done the right way, it becomes one of your best tools for shrinking that stubborn belly and feeling more energized throughout the day. Here's the trick. Choose something you enjoy. Seriously. Whether it's brisk walking, dancing, cycling, or swimming, if it gets your heart rate up and keeps you moving, it counts. And when you enjoy the movement, you're way more likely to stick with it. Just 30 minutes a day, a few times a week, can spark noticeable changes. And the more you move, the more fat your body is willing to release. But don't just think about burning calories. Think about creating a rhythm. Cardio helps with circulation, boosts your mood, lowers stress, and complements your strength training by keeping your body active on the days in between. You don't have to go hard. You just have to go often. So instead of dreading your next workout, ask yourself, what type of movement would actually feel good today? Do that consistently, and your body will start rewarding you with real, visible progress. Now that you know how to burn belly fat the smart way, it's time to take things up a notch. And if your goal is to build lean muscle and sculpt your body without spending endless hours in the gym, don't miss the next video right here on the screen about low-volume training. It's one of the most effective and underrated ways to get results fast. Go check it out.